happening, gamers? It's Amber here with Kwingsletsplays. Hope you guys are all having a great day today. And great to see everyone in the chat. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm just waiting for me to actually see the stream going on my screen. Okay, here we go. Good. Awesome. Okay, so hope you guys are having a great day today. Today we're going to be playing some more Disney Dreamlight Valley. And you guys will be happy to know I did grind in a game that I was working on finishing, the Silent Hope game from a while ago. I was grinding in that today, but I just felt like I needed something to cheer me up. That game is a little bit intense, and you know, it's like an RPG, dungeon crawler type RPG, but yeah, it's pretty intense. So that's kind of why I like games like this, because you know, YouTube itself is kind of intense, and we've got taxes we have to look through and everything, and it's just a lot of things in life are kind of tense. So I just like to play this game to take me away from all that and just like live in a dream world for a little bit, or Dreamlight Valley. Hi Dozenar, how's it going? Great to see you. And I hope you're having a nice day, Dozenar, and anyone else who's lurking back there. Alright, so today I really wanted to make Belle and Beast a fairy tale home. So I can kind of show you guys. Belle and Beast are already here, but I I kind of am changing their whole layout of you know, their home and everything like that.
Don't forget, I'm here to help.
So and I do kind of I like decorating things in this game, honestly. It's my favorite part. I kind of just like building the valley more than I like doing the quests. And I seem to just start like a stream where I just decorate a little bit, and then after that I do a couple quests. Like, oh, okay, I'll level some people up for some quests. And I don't mind Remy's quests because they're kind of fun, doing the cooking quests, and that's kind of fun to see. So here's Gaston. I don't want to tell him I'm making a place for Belle and Beast. Well, I don't really think that Gaston really I don't really think he like loved Belle. I think he was just mad that Belle didn't like him. Because, you know, like every girl in the town liked Gaston. That's my theory on it. I think he was just kind of annoyed that Belle like sort of rejected him, but in reality, I don't really think that Belle did reject him. I think that she just was reading a lot, and she literally didn't even notice he was there because she likes to read. So I think that, like, I think that's actually a good life lesson. Like, if you want people to notice you, you know, do your own thing. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing, because people will kind of perceive you like, oh, what? You're not, like, obsessed with me like everyone else is, and, like, she didn't really care because she had her book, so, yeah. So, yeah, I think that's why, Belle, you know, I think that's why, I don't know, that's my personal opinion on why Gaston really liked Belle. I think he was just mad. That's just my theory. Alright, so we picked a couple flowers. I'm gonna, hi Simba. So, somebody was asking me, on a couple, I think last stream that I did of this, like, what island is this? Is this Luke's island, or is it your island? Or whose, valley is it? And just like a lot of our games that we do, it's both. I can switch to my character or Luke's. I kind of made the girl version of Luke, like myself, in a way. So I can just switch back and forth. This is the island that started out with Luke, so So I've kept a lot of the things that he wanted. I didn't change the things that he really didn't want to change. But the parts that he didn't mind, like there's a lot of parts in the valley that he didn't care, like if I changed something. So yeah, I like redesigned a lot of it, just random places in the island. Or I guess it's not called an island, it's a valley. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get all this. Okay, we got lemons, we've got cherries and blueberries, lots of blueberries there. Alright. Yeah, I just like playing this game. It's very peaceful. It's like you know, it's like going to the park, but you're not in the park. If you can't make it to the park, then, yeah. I guess I can put the, I think I'm gonna put the marshmallows in here, in this extra box. So this is the extra box here. And then I've got this, this is for Mr. Scrooge. And I always seem to have a few extra flowers here. So it's like, I don't really know. I'm gonna have to get, like, more. I've noticed I had, like, 2 large chests or medium chests next to each other. And one of them only counted as a small chest one time. So I don't know if I can have 2 of the same size chests of different... Maybe I'd have to have different colors. Maybe I'd have to have a blue, like a golden, and then like a blue, a white, and a golden chest or something. Alright, so we're gonna go, I also noticed that we do need to level up Belle, and we also need to level up Beast, so I'll try to play as them today, and try to level both of them up. Alright, so, one thing that I have heard online is that they updated Belle's look in this game.
I suppose.
So, there's the new Belle. And personally, I have to say that I think this Belle, like, if you really look at her face and stuff, I think she looks... I actually prefer the old look, personally. If you look on pictures online, the older one actually kind of looks more like the original cartoon. But people thought that she had a sad face, like her mouth, corners of her mouth were drooped, so like she looked sad. But honestly, like the way she looks here, it just looks like she has too much makeup on for me. She looks super modern, and I kind of preferred her older look, but that's just my personal opinion. Okay, so we're actually supposed to be doing
Good morning.
We're supposed to be doing a quest for her. And I do not have anything to give this little, we can give him some raspberries, but he's not a fan. Oh, okay, looks like the squirrel did not mind the raspberries. Oh great, I put these bushes right here, so I can't get through. Hi Gaston. I'm going all the way over here to get this shard of Dreamlight. There we go. I like the original look, says Doesn't R. I agree. Yeah, I think that this is how Belle would look if she was a modern woman. And I think that, this is my personal opinion, I think that women in the 40s and the 30s and in olden days, they looked much sweeter and kinder. Like, her look is more jarring and like more fierce. And that's kind of how modern women do their makeup, but I really don't like that personally. I think women should look kind of sweet and innocent and kind. I don't, I kind of like her look before, but we're living in an age, like, people don't understand that. They kind of see that as like, oh, she looks young or like a little girl, but no, I don't think so. I think she just looks sweet. So, yeah, thanks, Doesn't Art. Yeah, so so basically in this area, why I call this a fairy tale home is because what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to decorate the things around Belle and Beast's home here, And then also I think they would like a little, oh, I just realized this cottage is completely not facing the, oh wait, is that the back door to the cottage? Okay, there are two doors to this cottage. Okay. So, they've got a little cottage, so we can decorate this, like, the style, like, if Belle and Beast want, like, if they don't want to live in their huge house sometimes, they might just want to live here and have, like, a simpler life when they're not, you know, over in their castle. So, I have the little cottage here, which you can buy this in the, well, whenever it comes in the, I got this in the, Moonstone shop. Which, there are some really cool things. I recently got this jacket in the Moonstone shop. I think it looks really cool. I think it was like 1,600 moonstones for this. And, what? Well, I don't know. It says 1,200 moonstones. But yeah, I really like this jacket. I thought looked really cool in it. I really like, out of all of the things in the shop, of course I like the Agrabah thing, but this is beautiful. This little fountain, Jasmine's fountain. I wish I had endless moonstones. I could get that. And then also, this Agrabah set is really cool. So, I think my favorite Disney movie, like people always ask me, you know, I love the classic Disney movies, Snow White, Cinderella, and also Sleeping Beauty. Those are probably my like top ones that I really like. The really and then when Beauty and the Beast came out, it was a little bit too modern for me. I was like, oh, I was like, this isn't like the movies I'm used to, and it took me a while to really like get that Beauty and the Beast was a really cool movie. Took me a while. It grew on me. So I'm gonna make this like a fairy tale forest. So I put Fairy Godmother's pumpkin in here. I formerly had her in the Forgotten Lands, and we have Belle and Beast Castle, and then I'm also gonna add one more person in here. So I didn't realize this, but you can actually take people from Eternity Isle and put them here, and you can also take people from here and put them in Eternity Isle. Oh, thank you, Bowman. I appreciate that. Says, I agree, Amber. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, like, modern times won't quite understand, but, you know, the way that girls were drawn and how they actually did their makeup years ago actually was not... It actually was, I think it was more sweet, and I liked that a lot better. Okay, so what am I doing here? So we're gonna actually add the home. Okay, so we're gonna add the home. Yep, and that actually, Luke is wearing the jacket that I got, in the item shop, which I really like that jacket on him. He's now got a bomber jacket and, some other ones. Alright, so I actually moved Ariel's house and Eric's house to Eternity Isle. So I might do another video on just showing how I decorate that. I started decorating that, but I didn't quite finish. So I might do a video on that. And we also moved Mike and Sully there. Oh, we also have this. I think this might be Cinderella's mother's home. So I don't really know what I'm going to do that. And then we actually do a Cinderella's palace. I forgot. So maybe we'll have to put this somewhere. I don't know where we're going to put Cinderella's palace, honestly. So I had to remove that because it was taking up so much memory. So yeah, that's interesting. Maybe I will have to do something with Cinderella's palace. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay. Alright, so I would like to... We have Gaston's house. That would be interesting to move here. Interesting. And then once you move it, it actually, once you move it, so we're gonna actually put I'm gonna put Rapunzel's tower here. Let's see. Alright, so I kind of want each of these people, like, to have their own, okay. So this is a Rapunzel's tower from the, from Eternity Isle. So now I'm like really thinking about moving Gaston's house here. I could always move it back. Huh. I don't know. I'm really thinking about moving Gaston's house here. Like, I could move it right over here. And then we'd have, like, a whole little village of people. Oh, that would be pretty interesting. Pretty good. How was your day, Bowman? Good to see you. Hi, Shadow Trooper. Hi, Dozenar. Hi, Sammy Bear King. Good. How was your day going, Sammy Bear King? Great to see you. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Paladin Prime. Hi, Jarrell. Hi, Julia. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. And honestly, like, and when I said, like, and I don't want to be, like, too obsessive about it, but, like, even when I said how girls did their makeup back then, I mean, it wasn't even implied that you had to wear makeup back then. It just had, like, a natural face to it, which I kind of liked better. But I'm not going to go into it too much, but... Oh, we've got some more, mushrooms. Okay. Or not mushrooms, some more... So we're still going on in the event where you can find, actually, maybe we shouldn't move Gaston's... Well, I don't know. Maybe... Okay, we'll think about moving Gaston's thing here. Okay, so I'm actually going to get rid of these trees because they were to decorate, Belle and Beast's castle. Well, okay. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to get rid of this. We can always grow more crops later, so... These crops have served their purpose. And hopefully I can level up Belle a little bit, because she's, I do not have her at the rate. I believe to get a lot of the quests, you have to have her, let's see what level she is. If I give her a flower, then it will tell me what level she's at. Yeah, so now that's gonna, yeah, so that kind of looks like modern animation of her, but I'm not gonna let it bother me anymore. Okay, so, oh, I gave her a piece of canola on accident. Okay. Actually, we might be able to level her up right now. I don't know why I just jumping the gun and like, well, let's just get it over with. We'll level her up right now. How lovely. Thank you. We'll just give her all of these. So when you give them flowers, any character, actually, even Beast, or if it's a guy or a girl character or a robot or anything, usually they will level up if you give them a flower. I don't know why, but... So we can, now that we're at it, we might as well just level her up. And then, because I feel like the quests in this game aren't too fun to watch if you're watching someone do the quest. But, you know, you do kind of have to do the quest to progress the story, to get more characters in the village. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Alright, we finally leveled her up to level 7. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we got 1,000 gold. That's good. Yeah, so I didn't actually get to see what was on the rest of her levels there. It kind of went by really quickly. Alright, so... Alright, so first I'm gonna dig up the rest of these. I don't know if I made Belle a gardener or what. I think she might be one because I'm getting a lot of bonuses from, like, gardening with her. So she seems to be giving me a lot of extra vegetables, which is good because they'll sell for a lot of money, and then we can always, so I just have to memorize all this stuff. I think the stuff with the fuzzy leaves is asparagus. So Luke and I have been having an interesting day. He's been up all night recounting all of our tax expenses. And then I meant to go through our Amazon account for all the things that we bought online, and I didn't really have time to do that. So I'm hoping between streams I can try to do that. Okay, so the best thing I can... okay, so now we're just going to... I'm actually gonna just use... I almost called her Mary Poppins. We're gonna use Fairy Godmother. And honestly, if we really wanted to bring Gaston in here, we could bring his little place here. But I don't know if I'd want Gaston close to Belle and Beast, because I feel like they kind of need their space from Gaston. Alright, so just like when I'm making like a Photoshop file, like for my thumbnail, I kind of try to, like get, I try to get everything that I basically try to erase everything from the board, so I'm not quite doing that here, but... Okay, there we go. First things first, we're gonna try to make this road, because I didn't actually have this road set up for, I didn't have it set up for this little cottage. I just added this little cottage in, and... Actually... So there's way too many roads going on here, so I'm just going to combine these roads into one. Okay. Okay. And I hope you guys are all having a nice day. I hope you had a good day at work, Sammy Bear King. And thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. So we've got Merlin's house over here. I kind of like offsetting people's houses a little bit. Like, you know, like I don't want them like facing each other completely. Guess I'm kind of getting obsessed with this game. To the point where it's, you know, I'm like... Well, I didn't realize that people kind of have designer houses in this game. Like, I wasn't aware that, you know, that people spend so much time, you know, like, just basically, designing and trying to make their houses look perfect. I had no idea that there was a whole community that does that. So, and then I thought, well, I like designing things. I mean, I might as well try that, but... Then I feel super obsessive when I do that. It's like I just feel weird because it's like, well, it's just a video game. Like, why does it need to be perfect? But yeah, there seems to be like a whole community online that gets really into like designing their stuff in this game. Okay. Yeah, see, I think when you just do it, when you just make things look like effortless and you just kind of do what you originally feel like, oh, this is kind of windy, then it's like your first instinct is usually the best, because if you overthink it, it's just gonna look worse and worse. Yeah, so you would think that this is actually not too much work what I'm doing, but actually I had to grind a lot of stones and stuff like that to do all this. So I think that's why the channels that design everything get a lot of views, because they have to do all that extra grinding in the background, like you know, like gathering all the sticks to make like certain things and stuff like that. And eventually we're gonna try to get Mulan in here. I don't know why, but somebody told me they think Prince Naveen is gonna be in the game, which that will be really interesting. I hope so, actually, because we have Belle and Beast, and we have several other couples, so it makes sense that Prince Naveen would be in the game. So I guess we'll have to wait and see when they put him in the game. Okay. Alright, so we have sort of a windy road. I don't really know if so this is where we have Merlin's place. Let's see. So I think we did a pretty good job with his place, and you can kind of see him through the trees, but not really. So I think that looks pretty neat, personally. Oh my goodness. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, like I said, if I obsess about this too much, it's just gonna... It's good, it looks... For me, I've kind of gotten to the point where I just make things look a little bit wavy and stuff like that. So actually, now that I'm doing this, let's see, I kind of almost want it to be... I kind of almost want my cottage to be like over here. And that way I can make like a whole forest around Belle and Beast's home. And then you wouldn't actually know, like, I kind of like the idea of, like, you wouldn't actually know that they're there unless you come around the corner, and then it's like, oh my gosh, it's Belle and Beast's home around the corner, unbelievable. So, yeah, I kind of like that. So I kind of want their house to be, like, hidden in the woods. That's what I was kind of going for, but I don't really know if that's going to be a thing. I'm like gonna make this little cottage out here, and okay, so I'm gonna make this road like wind through. I feel like I'm Bob Ross right now, and we're gonna put a happy tree over here. Now I see why Bob Ross was so happy painting, because it's like, I like designing things, and it actually does make you feel happy. It's like, oh, I'm just designing my own little worlds here. Yeah, the road design used to be a lot harder to use. Alright, so this road, I don't like this. This was originally the road that I had, so I'm gonna get rid of this completely. I just don't like how this road is. It's too straight, and I just don't like it. I just don't like how that looks. Yeah, I mean, like, actually, it is pretty interesting in Beauty and the Beast that they actually made, because in the original story of Beauty and the Beast, you know, he's like a ferocious beast, so it's like, it's kind of hard to, you would have to really, really try to make, like, a beast, like, seem lovable. But they kind of were able to do it in that movie, so that's pretty pretty interesting that they were actually able to do that. Yeah, so every time you erase a road, then you have more of an, it gives you more of an ability to put that road in, like, somewhere else. So, yeah, you guys probably know that, though. Alright, so I feel like, I feel like this road isn't windy enough. Alright. Alright then. We made it sort of windy. Alright, knowing me, I could obsess with this all day. I could probably obsess with this all day. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what I'm doing, honestly. I'm like talking to myself like, Amber, what are you doing? You're being weird. What are you even doing at this point? I don't know. Alright, so that's very windy. Let's just... And then, so it goes windy to straight, but we can always make it a little bit more windy over here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you make it too windy or too straight, it just doesn't, so this, yeah, this is the actual, this is, okay. So there's Woody's house, there's Buzz's house. This is fine. This is fine. He's got his little Mickey chair. Alright, I think that's looking pretty good. And if it's not, we're just gonna go with it. This is good enough. This is as good as it's gonna be at this point. Alright, I don't know why I'm obsessed with windy roads. I have no idea. Alright, so we've got our little cottage here. We're gonna try to, make like a little, whoops, walkway into our cottage. Yeah, I cannot believe that, okay, so the best thing I can do is try to make this like a 2. I don't want to make that a huge, like, walkway. There we go. And if I want to, I could just make it like a different kind of path. I could actually make it like a, I could actually make this a different type of path. Hi, Miss Deanna. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great day. Yeah, I just thought of something though. We could put Gaston over there by the carnival and everything, because he could sell his meat at the carnival. That would be kind of neat. All right, Gaston is already checking his house out, but this is actually a house for what's new with you, Gaston?
Huh? Ha!
Have you ever seen a lion before? No,
Huh?
I've heard of them. Powerful, dangerous, majestic creatures. Seriously, Gaston, leave them around alone. They're guests here, just like you. Very well, but if I get the sense that they're stalking me, I'll have no choice but to act. He's ready to hunt a lion. I mean, that would be pretty impressive. Alright, so this is my idea of, like, hi, Jack. Alright, so, right now we've got a nice little area here that's got, Woody. I don't know, I like calling him Woody, because I don't know why, but I think that's how Buzz Lightyear called him, once in a while. He would say it like that. So we've got, Merlin's little grove of plants over here, which honestly looks good, but I almost feel like this is too close, like, together. Like, okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, so now we can get in there and actually do that crop. Alright, so here's kind of my...
Morning, everyone.
Alright, so here's my vision. I kind of want that castle to be hidden away. But however, you don't have a ton of room, so we're gonna do the best we can. We're gonna decorate around this area. And whoops. And I haven't actually decided where I want the castle to be, because we could actually move it closer. Well, I don't know. Maybe where we had it was fine. It should be alright. Okay, we had it kind of back there. Alright, so, I don't know why, but this game, kind of, sometimes it goes top down, sometimes it doesn't. I don't really understand how to change that. Okay, so, yeah, one thing I discovered, like, kind of later than everyone else is that, that you can actually, you know, if you see a tree that you like the shape and size of, like, you know, you find one that looks very fluffy, because some of these are thin trees, some of them are fluffier. So you find one that's particularly fluffy, and you can just duplicate it by going over and pressing square on it. Yeah, and Luke kind of took time and deleted a lot of the trees. Well, actually, no, he didn't want to delete a lot of these trees in the forest. But we did delete some other random things because basically we thought that it was taking up too much space. Which it was kind of taking up a lot of space, but we didn't realize that you could actually, so you can go through, and if you don't have enough space, you can delete other things in your valley that are taking up space. So you could go in and delete like random lily pads, and then you'll have more space to, you know, put more trees and stuff like that. And like a lot of the people you see that are quote professional designers or whatever of Disney Dreamlight Valley, like, they will say, oh yeah, first thing you should do is go and delete all your lily pads. Which I think is kind of weird to say that, personally, because, you know, you kind of want your... Hi, Tyranitar96. Hi, everyone. I'm doing Astrobot game, NFL, football, Ravens versus Chiefs, and TNA wrestling. Okay, awesome, Hassine. Yeah, they had donuts, so that's not bad. I'm walking home now, and the wifey needs the car for her doctor's appointment. Oh, no. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, I remember, Sammy, when I had to, when we just had, well, we still actually only have one car as well. But, yeah, aww. You're such a gentleman, Sammy. That's so nice. I hope her doctor... I'll be keeping her in my thoughts and prayers for her doctor's appointment. And I hope everything goes well with that. It almost looks like Belle had plastic surgery. Yeah. Yeah, her face is tightened. Like, her eyebrows are jutted up and her face, like, tightened. Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of look like that. So basically, my idea is let's cover this up completely so we don't even know that that is there. So, so let's see what other kinds of trees we can put in here. Let's try to do underbrush. Maybe there's some kind of, I don't know why I had this idea of just covering it up, like, completely. I just think it would be kind of neat to, like, not know that there's a castle there behind this. And then I'm going to try to do that on the other side, too. So, I don't know if this is going to work, but actually we could use this little bushes. Huh, and does that, oh no, you can still see the castle, okay. Never mind. Never mind, well, I tried. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard for me to conceal that there's a castle here. Oh my goodness, I mean, you could put a fence around it, but I only have... Okay. Alright, let's just see if we can conceal it with bushes and stuff like that. So we'll put some bushes in here and let's see what we can do. Because I don't know why, I know that I'm the one who's looking here, so I know that this castle's here. But I don't know, I just think it would be kind of fun, like, going through here, like, oh, there's a hidden castle. I don't know, I'm just very strange. Okay, so we've got these little Glade of Trust bushes, which I think, let's see, what looks, this is the Forest of Valor bushes, which, they're very, very, I kind of almost like, there we go. Oh my gosh, we've got grass here. Okay, let's try to find some smaller trees. Oh, we've got these jungle trees. That actually does kind of hide things. Oh my goodness. We have these beautiful flowering trees. Well, I don't really know. Oh, now it randomly gave me a top-down view, so... I don't know why it randomly sometimes gives me a top-down view. Alright, I'm actually gonna put, her little house over here. I'm gonna put it over here for a minute because I can't deal with her house at this moment. I can't deal with this right now. I think this is a little bit better. We're gonna try this. Alright, so actually this is giving me a little bit more room here with the... with more road. Okay. When I'm making this road, I'm thinking of the game No Straight Roads that we did. Which I don't know why people really liked that game, because that was not my favorite game. Like, I don't really understand why people thought that game was so great. I think people are just desperate for new games sometimes, and like a mediocre game will come out and everyone's like, oh my gosh, have you played this? And then like, it's not that great of a game, but like everybody wants to play it because I think people are just so starved for a good game that they just, you know, they haven't played a good game in a while, so they just like, they're just pretending that the game is great because they just really want a new game. That's what I think anyway. I'm like a little bit, I don't know, cynical, I guess, but well. Wow, Amber, are you really obsessing about this road again? Oh my gosh, seriously? The whole stream is just gonna be about making this road. I'm just yelling at myself. Oh my gosh. Really? Seriously? Can you stop with the road? Alright, so, alright, so what I would like to do is, let's see if we can make, like, a little path in here. And I know I'm still obsessing about the road. Okay, let's make this snowy brick road. Actually, that doesn't... Let's make a contrasting color. What should we do? We can make this little... Actually, we could do from Eternity Isle, this ancient path. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It's kind of all gray, though. Let's see. Wow. Now you guys see why my thumbnails never get done when I'm making them. Honestly, that looks all right. That looks a little bit better. That looks a little bit nicer, I think. Okay. Alright, so we're going with this for now. Alright, so you can kind of see there's a castle back there, but you can't really. But you kind of can. Alright, so... Well, I have no idea what I'm doing. I thought I knew what I was doing, but I actually don't. Alright, let's try, okay, I'm kind of going into... I'm gonna move it a tiny bit. Whoops. I'm ruining Buzz's campsite for the sake of a new resident. This is not good, Amber. Why are you doing this to Buzz Lightyear? Alright, there we go. So now we have more forest here. I really don't like that at all. We're getting rid of that. Alright, so I feel like the, yeah, I think the Forest of Valor is looking more foresty. And honestly, if we do put a lot of, trees here together, it's possible that it will kind of make this castle mysterious and hidden, if we put them like close together or something. I don't know, it kind of gives you a really cool feeling like you're in Narnia or something. Like, I kind of like the trees really close together. Like, you go through the trees and then you go into like a secret place. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we can... I think this is actually pretty good. Honestly, I don't really think I can... One thing I've learned from designing things is if you over-design, it's only gonna get worse from there. It's only gonna get worse from there. So whatever you did to begin with, you probably just want to stick with that, because it's... Like, this road is a little bit too windy now that I'm looking at it. This is just... Like, I don't know what I was doing, but I was out of my mind with this road. Like, I lost my mind designing this road. Like, I was clearly not sane and in my right mind. There we go. Alright, yeah, so I winded this way too much. Like, this is just way too windy. Oh my gosh. Okay, unnecessarily windy. So we can, well, actually, I see why I did it, though. Like, I feel like... Okay. Now I'm saying to myself, like, you're insane. What were you thinking? Now I'm like, and second thought, that looks perfectly fine. Okay. Okay, so this looks kind of weird because it just is like a, like if it's just like, it looks like a, it just doesn't look normal. And that still doesn't look normal. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Merlin needs like a cool like little secret thing going to his house because he's a wizard and like he shouldn't have a giant highway going to his house. Like he's supposed to be hidden out in the middle of nowhere. So maybe we should make like this is like the main road here. And then oh my gosh, I can't even think straight. Why am I obsessing about this road? I don't know. I don't even know how this looked before. My gosh, I don't know why this just doesn't. I think because I'm giving it too much thought, it's why it's not doing it right. I'm worrying about it so much that it's making it worse. I think this is the problem here. Everyone is probably looking at me like, what problem? I don't see a problem. It's like, I don't know. I seem to, it just seems to seem weird to me. It just looks odd to me for some reason. Okay. Yep, so, I don't know. We tried something. I don't really know if that worked or not, but we tried it. It's interesting. Alright. I think the winding road is just, like, been done to death, Amber. Let's just stop. Stop while we're ahead. Let's not make this worse. Alright. It's a nice, whimsical little idea that, if obsessed about, can become a nightmare. Okay. I can live long enough to see myself become the road villain. The villain of the road. Yeah. Well, you know I'm gonna, like, obsess about this off camera a lot. And every time I travel on this road, it will now give me anxiety that I, like, spent so much time trying to make the road look whimsical and fun by stressing about it. Alright, you know what? That's good enough. But, okay, so we have a winding road there. We got a winding road there. It looks weird, but... Okay, so this is good enough. I don't even know why I worried so much about this. Okay, so honestly, this is looking a little bit better. What I was trying to do is make this road wind around like this, so that you couldn't really see his house, and then I wanted the road to wind like around a few times before going up here, but then that just made the road look like a bunch of loops. And I didn't want the road to wind up all the way up here because I kind of wanted to be able to see this cool area where Woody and Buzz are, and I didn't want to interrupt their cool area. So I was trying to do too many things at once, and I don't know, it's alright. So we got this little hidden cabin in the woods. I'm gonna put a few bushes in here and see. I'm not a fan of I don't really like putting a lot of rocks. So I'm just gonna put a lot of bushes. So I kind of like these Glade of Trust bushes, to be completely honest. They're the most calming color of any, of any, and I'm gonna put them in the forest, which I'm gonna kick myself later for if I have to go collect things that are over there. But we're gonna put them inside the forest because then it can kind of hide the fact that there's a castle here. I don't know why I'm obsessed about a hidden castle, but I just think it would be kind of neat. Alright. Alright, so we got our, so we got our little hidden castle here. Okay, and the neat thing about these bushes is you can actually put them, like, on the road and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, these specific bushes basically look good anywhere you put them. Like, I don't know, oh, no, I don't like that color, okay. Yeah, these little, like, I think they're Glade of Trust. These little bushes can do no wrong. Like, they just look great wherever you put them. And, they just, like, add a lot to the game, I think. They just look fantastic. They look super cute. Alright, so I think we did pretty well doing this. Another thing we can do is, now I can see, can I see through here? Can I see that there's a castle there? I can. Alright, so let's see, I can add another tree here. Now I'm like up, okay. Well, you know what? I think we're just going to be able to see a castle there because I think I'm done with that part of it. I'm going to have to come back later. So now I'm going to try to make the rest of the castle look pretty from behind. So I think Having a nice little tree here would look nice. I don't know. I think these little flowering trees... Oh, that's too much. Okay. Yeah, these are pretty big. Oh, we got a huge one over here. And now we have too many of trees. Alright, so now I'm gonna kind of hide the castle from this end, I guess. Huh. Okay. Alright, so that, yeah, I don't really know. That's interesting. So the only other thing I was gonna do was try to make like a little pathway so you could go fishing in this area. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that or not. I don't want to, like, I don't want the trees, like, so close together that it seems ridiculous. I'm just gonna give this, like, a walkthrough and see what happens. So here we go. We've got this little area here. We can try to, make it so we've got like a little fishing spot, but I think it would be kind of neat to like have the trees closer. Let's see, I put the little bush over here. Alright, and this is why Luke thinks I have ADD, or not ADD, but OCD. Right. I just like to design things. I don't know what to say. Alright, so now I've got like a little pathway that goes to the fishing area. So, alright, so let's see if I can actually make like a little stone. I'm kind of obsessed with these stone paths, so I'm gonna try that. I really like the light colored ones because you can easily see this one. So there's like several different types of stones. Like I like these small frosted stones. These ones seem to be easier to see. So and the great thing about these stone paths is that you can actually, when you're like walking on them, like you know, you can actually walk right over them. Your character doesn't doesn't stop when they're on a stone path. Like it doesn't stop them. Whoops. Yeah, so you can see this little like stone path. I think it looks kind of cool. Let's see. We got a flower in our way over here. I think I can put this in here. And honestly, I haven't decided where I want this to lead. Like, I don't know. Do I want it to lead back to the road, or should I just have it lead to their cottage? I don't really know. And why does that say red? Oh, I can't go too close to the... I think it only lets you, like, decorate a certain amount from the castle. Well, I don't really know what we're doing with this, but we could always have it, like, lead somewhere else, like, over here or something. I don't really know what... You know what, Amber? Just... I don't know why I'm talking to myself, but I'm upset with myself, but... This is... Wow. I don't know why I'm making this so hard for myself here. Alright, good enough. Oh, what if I made a path through the whole forest? That would be interesting. Shadow Trooper, like a whole, just like a stone path that goes through the whole forest. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Definitely an idea, Shadow Trooper. Only only problem is I know I'm going to be doing quests and stuff, so I'm gonna have to remember how to find my way, but yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Hi Bowman, hi Miss Deanna, hi everyone, hi Resident Evil. I cannot believe they do not have Aladdin in it, or Boo and the other Disney stuff. Yeah, they have quite a bit. Like these are all the characters. Let's see, characters. So these are all the characters that that they have so far. If you guys, so it looks like, what is this? So it looks like you can get Jafar eventually. And I haven't unlocked everyone. I've unlocked most of the characters. So we got Belle, Gaston, Beast, Fairy Godmother, Mirabelle. So she's the only one from Encanto. And of course, Fairy Godmother's from Cinderella, so who knows if we'll get Cinderella characters. Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, Olaf from I know a lot of people like this, this movie, but I am not a huge Frozen fan. Stitch, so maybe we could get the other characters from Stitch eventually. We've got the classic characters that you started out with. So Daisy, Donna. Well, Daisy came later, but we had at the beginning you got Mr. Scrooge, Mickey, Goofy, and Donald, and then Minnie came after that, and then Daisy. Moana and Maui were some of the first characters in it, which I do like that movie, so approved. Monsters Inc. came. I don't remember what date they came, but they're fun characters. Mulan came like several weeks ago, but I haven't unlocked her yet, or maybe a month ago. But I haven't unlocked her yet because I have to get 15,000 Dreamlight to unlock her, Mulan and Mushu. And we've got Oswald, who came literally a couple months ago, which I still haven't gotten all the quests to unlock him. Ratatouille, Mother Gothel and Rapunzel. It'd be nice if we actually had Flynn or even the horse or anyone else than Mother Gothel from Rapunzel, but it is what it is. And then we got Simba, Scar, and Nala, so maybe Timon and Pumbaa could get in here. But at least there's Nala and Simba. They seem to have a lot of couples in here, so we got Nala and Simba. We have Ariel and Prince Eric, and of course Ursula, why not? And Tiana's here, and she just is the newest character. So I'm hoping Prince Naveen will be able to get in Disney Dreamlight Valley. And of course Merlin was here from the beginning. So the characters that they had at the beginning were Merlin. I think Scar was one of the first characters, but I don't remember. So Merlin, and then you had a Fairy Godmother was one of the first people, and then also Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. And then you had to unlock all the characters by doing random quests for people. So yeah, so as you guys can see, there is an Aladdin character, but it's not Aladdin or the genie or Jasmine right now. But maybe they will be bringing Aladdin characters in. So I guess we'll see what happens. And yeah, actually, you're right. Shadow Trooper, having like a whole stone path throughout the whole of the forest would be pretty interesting, actually. I wonder if that would even be possible if we made it all out of stone paths. Because I am trying to make this path look cool, and I'm having a hard time doing it because it's a very sturdy path with a hard border on it. So it's kind of hard to make it look whimsical. You know what I'm saying? But here, this is alright because they kind of look like they're like in modern times over here with Toy Story. But I'm trying to make this like an ancient area. So it's kind of weird to have like this hard stone path. So you'd think it'd be made out of pebbles or something.
It's almost like
Alright, so we've got this stone path here. Maybe you're right, Shadow Trooper. Maybe we could make the stone path go through the forest going here. It's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea. Okay, well, alright, so the next thing I'm gonna try to put a time code in. I'm gonna try to, we're gonna try to just basically hide this castle with more and more trees, basically. That's what my goal is right now. I'm just gonna try to make this castle all hidden away and stuff. Okay. And I also want to make it look kind of pretty, so, but it's kind of hard. Like, I can't really put this tree right here, because it won't allow me to, because, it's too close. One thing Luke really requested that I do is not, fill up, like, not, get rid of all his trees, because he had a lot of trees in the Forest of Valor. And he didn't want me to get rid of them all, so I do want to replace, like, a lot of the trees, but I feel like making, like, a little path like this through it is, you know, I don't know, it's, there we go. It's a good way to kind of, like, okay, I still have trees, but I have, like, a purpose to them and stuff. Alright. Okay, we're gonna try to... I got a huge tree over here. I feel kind of bad because I'm covering the cottage over, but... Well, let's see. Let's do a... I'm gonna walk through it and see if this looks good or not. Obsessing about the path again. I do not know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why am I obsessing about this so much? I do not know. It's weird. All right. Alright, so, okay, we have a lot of trees going on. Honestly, this is a lot of trees. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. I feel like my game is gonna jam up pretty soon. My game is gonna jam up. Darn it. Oh, thank you, Shadow Trooper. Very sweet. The big one is beautiful with the flowers in it. Yeah, definitely, Shadow Trooper. Thank you. Alright guys, so let's see what this looks like. I'm only doing this side right now. Then we have this little pebble way here. Looks like Rapunzel has already found this area. So we've got this little area with the pebbles in it. Alright, so we went through the trees and we've got this little cottage, which is kind of hidden. Hidden in the woods. Whoops, 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 whoops. Alright, so we're walking through here. Honestly, you can definitely feel like you're in a forest.
I've completed my patrol.
Okay, and I really don't see the castle as much. Like, you can see it, but like, you just don't see it as much. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see it through there because there's just a lot of trees in the way, so you don't really know what's in there. Well, I mean, we all know, but one does not know what's in there as much. If you really wanted to be clever, you could put like a little bench here, or even put Goofy's stall. Honestly, that would be a great way to block it. There we go. Put Goofy's stall right here. Actually, that's perfect. I don't know why I was worrying so much about finding a way to block that area. Alright, so now we have Goofy's stall, and honestly I think that hides the castle really well now. So you can't even see it. Alright. And here we go, we got our little pebble road, which is super cute, that goes down to the lake. Alright, now what are we gonna do with this area? Now that I've gotten that area done, what am I gonna do with this area? And hopefully we will level up Belle while we're at it, and if we level up Belle, we can always level up Beast afterwards. Alright, so that gave us a lot of, Belle gave us a lot more rewards.
I'm just living the dream.
That's great. That's great.
These fools have no idea what magic could be controlled here.
Alright, Mother Gothel. Alright, so we've got our little, we've got, Rapunzel's tower over here. Honestly, I'm just gonna put all this stuff around her tower because I don't really know what I'm gonna do with all these extra trees. We still want to make it look like a forest. Alright. Actually, we could even put her tower here. Alright, we're gonna try something. Let's see. Why I'm obsessed with windy roads, I don't know, because I just feel like they make it look a little bit... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna end up running out of road. Okay. Darn it. I just think I think they make it look a little bit... Okay, so I've wasted all of this road just trying to... Just going right in front of there. And actually, we could make, like, this could be a little stone path here. Like, and then we could use all of this road, actually. I think I'm going to actually do that. Of course, I feel like the stone path takes me longer to make. Maybe because I obsess about it, I don't know. But you can put more trees around it. I feel like for this regular road, like you can't put as many trees around them. Okay, alright, so, okay, so... Alright, so actually, well, now I changed my mind. I'm like making the road go all the way here. I don't really know. I'm really stressing myself out trying to be whimsical. Like, be whimsical, gosh darn it. Yeah, it's like, as soon as I started actually seeing people that, they do this, like, on a rate, they do this, like, on a, I don't know why, I kind of like how this looks better. That kind of looks prettier, but then the door is over there. So that's like, yeah, you don't really want the door to be over there. The prettiest side of this is actually the back side. Because it's got that cool, like, thing. It's got that cool, rock thing on the back. I think that looks really cool, personally. All right. What am I doing here? What am I thinking here? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, making a stone path going all the way through the forest would actually probably look nicer than what I'm doing, actually. If I really think about it. Probably look nicer. It's actually a really good idea. Oh my gosh. Alright, I think I should just think about one thing at a time here. Just like thinking about too many things at once. I'm obsessing about stuff. Alright, I just need to make a decision and live with it. You make decisions and you live with them. So I think, actually, going like, making this road look less windy. and going this way is actually going to be better, because we don't need to loop around there, because we can just make that like a stone path or something. Loop around a little bit, but not a lot. Okay. And I was able to decorate her her tower really cool in the so I might not even put these white like snow trees. Like, I might not even put them in this area because, let's see. Yeah, I might put, like, different trees. I mean, I might have a few of these snow trees, but I think Rapunzel's area should look more like, yeah, I think Rapunzel's area should look more like springtime, even though we're in the, like, we're in the non-spring area. But I feel like she should have more springtime stuff in her area. Alright, so, yeah, I'm obsessed. Obsessed with this, apparently. Alright, so we've got, this little area here, and then we've got this over here. I don't really know what I could do with, maybe I could get some, like, smaller trees or something. So I feel like I could get some smaller, white, snowy trees. Let's see. Now I see why people do these, like, in sped up. I don't actually know how to speed up my camera footage, so, like, if someone was able to show me that, that would be pretty cool, actually, because, I don't actually know how to do that. Ugh. Alright. Let's see. Alone with my thoughts here. I'm not even... Sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't even know if people stopped watching or whatever, but I'm just, like, obsessed with it. It's like, oh, we started now. We can't stop at this point. Okay. Oh my gosh, hopefully not 40 minutes on the road again. Yeah, I should do like speed builds of this game or something, because it would be, I think it would be more interesting to watch fast pace. But you guys are like watching me like as Luke says, like there's smoke or whatever. He says like there's smoke when I'm thinking. It's like, I'm just trying to make it look like fun and whimsical, and I end up obsessing about it so much that it doesn't even seem fun anymore. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go back and... Yeah, this is hard to do because it's such a huge, this is such a huge staircase. It's like, frustrating. Like, how am I supposed to make this, how am I supposed to get the road to cover this whole staircase? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, there we go. So, I think that looks alright. I don't really know. We could try, like, pebbles or something, for the front of the staircase. I don't really know if that will work. Alright, so now I've got this huge road that's way too thick. I'll try to thin it out, I guess. I don't feel like the creators of Disney Dreamlight Valley, I don't think they thought people were going to obsess about things as much as they did. Maybe they did think they were going to do that. I don't know. I see a lot of, like, especially girl channels, like, obsessing, like, they're like, and here's the perfect spot for my rose, and it's like, just, here I'm talking about people obsessing about things, and here I am. Okay, so I feel like we don't want to go too far this way because we're literally at the edge of the world at this point, so I don't want to go that far. Wow, I thought this would be way more exciting to see than it is, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. Look us. I'm like kicking myself a little bit, like, what are you doing? Like, what were you thinking? It reminds me of that Along Came Polly with Jennifer Aniston. It's like, she has this book about a kid with a nub for an arm, and he's like, I just was wondering, like, what were you thinking? Like, what were you thinking? I'm just wondering. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just wondering what you were thinking. Like, I'm just seriously just wondering. Okay. When I'm like, it's not whimsical enough, then I just start deleting random squares, and then I see like, oh, that looked kind of cool. Like, oh no. I feel like it, I don't know why I feel like it needs to be whimsical. I do not know. Why do I have a need for this? I don't know. Some unfulfilled need to be whimsical. Darn it, that looks stupid. Too whimsical! It's too whimsical now. It just looks ridiculous now. Now you're just being ridiculous, Amber. Now you've gone too far. Now you've gone too far. It's way too whimsical. Nobody's even gonna walk on this road. It's too much. The characters in the game are gonna refuse to walk here. Gonna be like, what? Why did you make a road look like this? What were you thinking? I want to see Luke walk this road and see what he thinks of this. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm doing, and now it looks like a stupid... This doesn't even look normal. Oh my gosh. I'm just this is way too much. This just went overboard. I just went overboard. It's supposed to be windy. Not weird. Okay, let's just dial back the crazy. Okay. Okay. That looks okay. That doesn't look too bad. Okay. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Okay. Alright, I think that's too crazy. Too much. Okay. Right. Okay, this is too much. I blame the developers. They're the ones that made this weird game where you can design your own stuff. What do they think was gonna happen when people could design their own roads? People who have OCD are gonna have a problem. I blame the developers for this game. It's all your fault, Game Loft. You should have never allowed me to do this. You should have never given me the freedom to do this on the road. It's just, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'm obsessing about this road, and it's gonna be the entire stream. It's gonna be my whole stream is just making this stupid road. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I feel like I would, if I saw a person make a road that looked like this, I would put them in a mental institution immediately. Oh my gosh. Something is seriously wrong with the person that made this road. Oh my gosh. Alright, so now we're gonna make a little whimsical path through some of the areas that we didn't get to last time. We're gonna put some stones over here. Okay. Amber, didn't you already make this path? What are you doing? Too whimsical! Alright, now we're gonna try to make this path through the forest. Honestly, I do not know what this cherry tree is doing here, but, that needs to go. Okay. Yeah, honestly, this little, like, rock path idea actually looks way better than any road you can make in the game. And you don't have to pay for... You don't have to actually sit there and get iron ingots to make this either. Like, you could actually, you know, you can make this without iron ingots, which is really great. This stream should be entitled how to make Disney Dreamlight Valley harder than it is supposed to be. How to make a nice happy game and make it ridiculously difficult for no reason. Actually, we can go all the way to, I was gonna call her Ursula, to, what's her name's house? To, darn it. To, oh my gosh, Frozen Lady's house. Elsa. Look at this, Shadow Trooper. We're making a path through the... We're actually doing it. We're becoming mighty. We're actually making a path through the forest. We made a path through the forest, sort of. Yep. How to needlessly obsess about a game that's supposed to be just pick up and play. Yeah, this is too many. As Salieri says to Mozart, too many notes! It's too many notes going on. Yeah, okay. There we go. We got a little path here, and I think this has too many, so we can just put this here. A little path going on there. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I'll have to have her own icicle path. Because, I feel like she's ruining my vibe with the... Elsa's ruining my vibe with the, like, the path going to the... She's ruining my vibe here. Elsa, get your own path. I can't do two paths at once. It's not working out. It's looking like it's just a big pile of rocks. You're just gonna need to, you're gonna need to build your own path yourself. Only one path per customer. There we go. So much better. So much better, honestly. So much better. We have two paths now. Much better. Okay, there we go. Okay. We're just gonna fill this in. Then we can easily see that they're, You know, people can go the other way to Elsa's place. Honestly, okay. Alright! Well, I made this path. Okay, now that I'm looking at this looks stupid. I do not like this at all. Okay, that looks dumb. Okay, there we go. That doesn't look too bad, but honestly, really? You could just do that. That's fine. Okay. Alright, so now we got this path going on. So we have the little tiny path. We could make it like... We could make it continue through here, like, if we really wanted to. And then go all the way up to her place. I don't really know. Is anyone watching me? Hi, Girl Sleep. Hi, Juan. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I cannot believe I've been doing this for 2 hours. Everyone else is probably like, me neither, Amber. We've been watching this for 2 hours. Darn it. Oh my gosh.
Mustn't stay in the sun here.
Alright guys, so we have this cute little path that goes through here. Which, and then we can go fishing, which you cannot actually go across the bridge. There's no bridge here, which would be cool if there was, but it's a night you can go fishing at least. Go to the fishing spot. And oh, looks like we got something here. Alright, so far I feel like Belle leveled up a lot. We're gonna feed Belle a few, not feed her, we're gonna give her a few more flowers here. So I feel like she needs the flowers. Alright, she's a level 7. Let's see if we can get Belle up to a higher level. Alright, so she really likes hot cocoa. So maybe we could actually make her some hot cocoa today. As long as Beast doesn't mind. Alright, so, this is kind of cute. So we've got our stone path that goes here. It would be kind of neat if we had it go all the way over here or something. And I'm still trying to figure out, you know, how I want this to be. But I can just show you guys what I've done so far. So here's the little stone path that's starting like here. And instead of just, you know, I think like maybe some of these are almost too many stones here. But, oh my gosh, I was trying to look cool walking through there. That didn't really work out. So, okay, we're walking normally, we're walking, and we've got the, there it is. So we got the stone path going through, and then we've got the stone path going to another fishing spot, and then if we want to, now we've got a nice Alright, now we've got a nice stone path going to Elsa's house, which, honestly, it's kind of hard to get to Elsa's house, how this is. But this video is not about Elsa, but... Alright, so we got a nice little stone path leading to Elsa's house. Yeah, so you can kind of see, let's see. Okay, I don't know why I'm causing myself pain by doing this. I don't know. There we go. So, yeah, so you can kind of get into Elsa's house, but it's, you know... Yeah, so that looks a lot nicer. Let's see. So we can actually move this a little bit. Oops. Not mean to do that. Alright. Yeah, that's like a nice little, like, thing, like... Oh, we can put these little bushes, like, at the entrance to the path. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Oh, looks like I already had a bush there. Okay. Alright, so yeah. What have we learned today that I'm obsessive about this game? Alright, so that looks pretty cute. Now that I'm like making this more, I don't know, it just looks a little nicer. I feel like that stuff is a little bit over the top now. More than I thought it was before. Now it's like everything looks regal. This is like a regal forest now. A little bit. It's kind of regally. Okay. So, why don't we try making the little stone path that goes to her thing. So we can actually make it go this way. Yeah, I think that looks good. Alright, so we're gonna go, gosh. That's perfect. So we're just gonna go, gonna try to have like a little, let's see here. Let's go over here. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm obsessing about this. I really don't. Oh my gosh. Alright, sorry if that was really loud. Alright, one winding up road coming right up. Man, it doesn't like quite let you do everything you want in this. Honestly, like, it's pretty good though. Yep, I think that works actually. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to design Rapunzel's house another day, because this has been a lot. I don't know what else they would have, like maybe a little well on their property or something, I think would be kind of cute. Okay, hi Game Wing, hi everyone. So let's see what our pebble walkthrough is like. We've got a little walk path here. We've got a little pathway that goes, a winding road that goes here through our valley, which I haven't quite done everything. So we have Rapunzel's house, which I think we could definitely spend some time decorating maybe another day, because I think I'm just obsessed about this so much. Right now you can actually see the beach because all the trees are gone, so that's kind of neat. And then you've got this little winding road that goes through here, and this almost looks like too thick of a winding road. Like, I feel like it's like this. Yeah, we don't even need all that. We don't, just like this. There we go. So now we have this nice little pebble road. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty cool actually. Got a nice little pebble road that goes all the way here, and then we actually continue it and have it go Yeah, I don't really know what I want to do with this, but this is alright for now. So, it kind of goes through the forest, like, somebody was saying, oh, can make, like, a road that goes through the forest. And then, maybe we will put, like, the, I guess I don't know if it's my vision or whatever. I was gonna put, have this lady's house in the woods. I'm like, but I don't really know how I'm gonna do that now. Oh wow, it's kind of hard to put her house here. I almost think it looks better here, but I don't know. I'll think about it where I want to put her house. So yeah, and then if we put a few trees like around here, we can eventually make this look a lot nicer. We've got I just have to get all the trees and arrange them over here. Nice brick road, Amber. Thank you, GameWing. Good morning, Jacob. Hi, Riley. Hi, everyone. All right, so I mean, for now, I'm just gonna put a couple of trees here. Yeah, it took me a long time to make this road, GameWing. I don't know what to say. I have problems. I have issues. It's called being obsessive. All right, and we can make a little pebble road that goes this way too, like, if we really want to. Like, I think there's almost too much going on here. Like, it's a lot of pebbles. So, I don't know. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe, you know, maybe I shouldn't even have this here. Like, this is good enough. This road over here looks good enough like this. And then, well, you know what? I spent all this time doing it. I might as well not erase it yet. Yeah. But you know what? Maybe I'll just save this for another day. Another day. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It looks kind of cute, actually, so... And then we'll probably, like, design this, like, with some, you know, probably don't want too many wintry things around here, but we'll probably, you know, I'll probably stick some, like, jungly things back here, because I think it would be good to, yeah, so I think it would be kind of neat to like have more jungly stuff around Rapunzel. So there's Rapunzel's tower. So yeah, I think this is looking a lot better for Beast and Belle. I actually didn't get to design their house, like their cottage. So I was gonna go in and design the wallpaper and everything. But maybe we'll make a part 2 of this where we complete this whole design, and we just, you know, but I think it's looking pretty neat so far. Like, this is Beast and Belle's little cottage, and then, if you go in here, you can actually go to their, real castle that they live in. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Alright, and then we can actually design the wallpaper to be more like what Beast and Belle would like and everything, but I think I'll do that another time. So anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it, everyone. Alright, so, I hope hope you guys had fun, like, even though it was just me obsessing about a road, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next stream, which will probably be, yep, I can change it later if I choose, definitely Game Wing. They're artists and everyone, so it's fine. Thank you, Game Wing. Alright, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it so much. Thank you guys for hanging out. And I will see you guys in maybe a couple hours for the next stream, which will either be more of this or possibly something else. Maybe I'll try Star Wars, the new Star Wars game again, or something else. Alright, guys, thanks so much for watching. See you guys around 3 something for the next stream. God bless, happy gaming. See ya!